I saw my mother for the first time in a year and a half yesterday. The Lord prompted me 3 times. So I went ahead and broke my silence and went and saw her. Her caregiver, who's been there in my absence, told me that my little brother has taken over 80 to 90% of her income again. And so much so that my mom has not been really able to pay the caregiver on occasion because all of her money goes to my little brother. My little brother and his wife and his son live now in a bigger house. They were supposed to have my mother move in with them. Well, Mom got sick back in June, ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks, and has been in rehab facility since the end of June, beginning of July. While my mother has been paying for all of their bills and the new house they've been living in, none of them have been down to see my mother. In fact, my little brother hasn't been down to see my mother since my father died 6 years ago. This is the whole beef I had with my mom about giving him any money, because once it starts, we end up giving the majority or the lion's share to him. He doesn't work, and neither does his wife or their son. Now, before you go, well, they might be kids. No, they're in their 40s, people. These are grown kids who know better. My mother is in a rehab facility. She cannot feed herself anymore. She can barely talk. In fact, most of what she says is incoherent. You can't understand what she's saying because the Parkinson's is so advanced. It's taken her speech. Not only that, but she can't even sit up. And that boy is taking 80 to 90% of her money and hasn't been down to see his mother at all, to check on her. He's just living his life as if nothing's going on. You know, Mom's paying for everything for him. I found out where Mom was, and in one day I was there to see her. There is no excuse for that. None. There just isn't. Not only that, but he and his wife smoke marijuana. It's illegal to smoke it where they are in Nebraska. And if I knew his address, I would send the police. Because they don't smoke it to feel better. They smoke it to get high. And they're smoking my mother's money away. My little brother collects disability, and he's as disabled as a fox. I'm so upset. And there's nothing I can do. She revoked my DPOA. She won't let me help her. She's made up her mind that she's making the right decisions. She's stubborn as the day is long. So I can't intervene. I can't help her no matter what. And yes, it's her money and her choice. But to the point of where she can't afford to pay caregivers to care for her. That's how bad this is. And it's not my opinion or what I'm seeing. I heard that from the woman who's been with her for the last year and a half, telling me the exact same story. And I explained to her that's why I left. Because she won't listen to me and she'd rather argue and fight with me. I don't even know if she's been paying the place that she was staying in because she hasn't been there for 5 months. She just has packed up boxes everywhere. And why my little brother hasn't sent the movers to come get her stuff and take it to where her quote-unquote new house is with him, I don't know. So if you're watching this and you know my little brother, would you do me a favor and sit on him and tell him that what he is doing is despicable and he's exploiting his mother? I love my mother. I love my mom. And it's not right. It's not right. And anyway, would you please pray for her and contact my little brother for me, please, and tell him you need to get yourself down here and take care of your mother.